Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Lunchbox FTP, and I'm here with a quick last Cloudia video for you. I just wanted a little bit of transparency, show everybody kind of how I've been farming for my crystals, because I'm not buying any. I mean, you saw me pulling off the free anyway, but so you said, you know, the free chart. I'm not sure if you can use paid crystals on the free chart. I think paid crystals are only used for in the paid section. I haven't tried and don't want to potentially waste any, so I'm not sure. If you know, actually, let me know in the comment section below. And you know what, while you're down there, smash that like and subscribe button. It would actually really help progress this channel a lot. I noticed about 60 to 70% of my viewers are not subscribed yet, so if you could, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright, now without further ado, let's get into this content. So basically, I have just been farming campaign. I try to like budget myself and limit myself in campaign personally, like with how many missions I do and obviously how much I spend, but you know, how many missions specifically I'm doing, I actually try to manage and maintain. I think I kind of cruised through campaign a little bit too fast. I think if I slowed myself down and, you know, knew more back in the day when I first started, that I would actually be less progressed, but you know, story-wise. But I think I would have had a more efficient use of my crystals. But you know, you live and you learn, especially in gacha games like this. So this is the first island here, as everybody you know, knows, right up here. You know, you start off here, you know, you go through. Personally, I like to make sure I have all normals done up until a certain point. Right now, like for the example, I'll show you. This is my next story quest. So I'm not touching this. It's straight cutscene. It's the next story quest. I won't touch it. What I am going to do is I'm going to go around and make sure across the entire map I have no hard missions to do, and I have no bosses that I can beat, like special bosses like this one here, Nightmare on the High Seas. I can't beat this one, so I can't beat it, so it stays there. You know, that's why I just forget about it. And this one here, you know, oh, God mode too. If you're far enough for God mode, like this one here, make sure you have as many God modes as you can get done. Even if you can't 3-star them for now, leave the empty slot. Don't worry about that. Nitpick later. That's how I tend to do it, just because nitpicking and trying to get that one last 10 crystals can be kind of a nuisance depending on what the goal is. You know, some of them, like this is clear within a minute and 30 seconds. It's pretty standard. One of these is like a combo hit. I don't know which one it is. Maybe it's not in this chart. Nope. Okay, I had a different chart where I had to, I think it was a hard mission actually instead, but I had to get like a 60 hit combo, and that's not happening on auto. That's a manual type thing. So yeah, that's my recommendation. Definitely try to, you know, make sure you have no normal hard side quests too, not just story missions. Everything, and God mode too. If you have any God modes that you can beat, even if you can only get a couple of the stars or one of the stars, better than nothing. Every crystal counts in my opinion. And as you see here, I don't know how many people that watch this are endgame, but I still have this whole area below me. That is the new area, I believe. There's a little volcano popping out there. But this is where I'm currently at now, and what I am farming currently here. I got all the normal done. I am trying to finish the hard. We'll nitpick later with some of these missions, like this one right here. You know, use Trinity Snipe 3 times. You know what I mean? Like, use that, but fine, I can get it done. You know what I mean? Just later. I don't need, I'm not sweating them 30. I'm back up to 4,300. I will probably not stop farming for crystals until I'm back up to 5. And then once I'm back up to 5, it's all about this event again. I mean, I'm gonna dive deep back into this event hard, and start pumping out more videos for everybody about that. I am also going to be finishing my foul guide as well, but it's a temporary finish. It's not like a full finish, because I don't get to show her at endgame yet. I don't have the materials to get her to level 100. I don't have you know, I don't have everything I need for that. I don't have the potions. So it's a lot of grinding to get her up to that level. So basically, there's probably going to be one more video for the foul guide for now, until I get her at least improved enough to show an actual major difference. And then I'll go back and, I'll do a foul guide, mid-game, part 1 or something, and, like, I'll definitely do that. But I have one more foul guide for early game to show off. I don't think I've shown off her full abilities, and I know there's definitely going to be more I want to show everybody with this event. I want to kind of see what the community is fully thinking about it. Here with Ether, Coin Chance, I don't know, what do you guys think of this? It's kind of alright, it's not bad. If you get lucky, get these crystals, but like 10 crystals, right? 10. Come on. Like, it's a chance to begin with. You're already stacking RNG. You might as well make it good. Like, purple crystal clusters, one stock. I mean, I guess it's step 1, so they're starting off light. I get that. You know what? That's fair. I take that back. Honestly, looking at everything here, these rainbow crystal at 2 stacks, 5 stacks, 510. Make them 510. The limits are fine to me. Think, that'd be definitely better. Ominous Horn, Brana Ore 1. Come on, that's garbage. Come on, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. In my opinion, that's seriously garbage. You could have done way better than that as a company. I'm sorry. I know it's just step 1. It might seem like I'm being harsh, but I don't think I am. This game's been out. That C pops up with a 2018 next to it every single time. In my opinion, your game is 2 years old. That's it. I don't care what date it actually came out. You got a 2-year-old game now. So when you still have new people coming in, you have to think about that, which is, I'm sure what they're thinking about with making all of these lower level things here. But in all honesty, the argument's kind of smelly anyway, because, like, yeah, you get started off with a solid start. They give you a lot of stuff. Things are, you're getting a lot of rewards fast, but you don't have the knowledge to know where to put those rewards. So you start wasting them in certain areas, and they know that, and it's gotcha, So it's, in my opinion, when these events are coming, there's no room. There's zero give, in my opinion, for having a bad event. Because all of your old players, legacy players, or what they are, they're legacy players. Most of them probably have campaign beaten. Once campaign is gone, have fun farming crystals. I bet you money. I would love to talk to a legacy player. I'm not a legacy player. I'm 3 months in. Which is why I feel like I've messed up on my campaign as well a little bit. I know they're expanding it and they're adding different things. They're listening to community feedback over on the Reddit. I really, really strongly encourage everybody to be on their Reddit page if everyone is not. There's a lot of the community feedback. It is their official Reddit page for Last Cloudia. Like the official Last Cloudia Reddit page, sorry. So, it's cool. You got some solid info over there. The community is very, very lively over there. It's great. But, I mean, gee willikers, man. 10 crystals? Come on. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but, like, there's a lot of RNG behind this with the prizes. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know. I didn't do the math here to see if you get everything or if you can. I'm assuming you can. I think, yeah, you get everything here, I think, and then you get to unlock the trigger prize, the Staff of Heaven. I'm pretty sure. It says like 142 prizes, 95 left, so I think it's just up to you to farm before the 15 days is up. But the problem is, it's like when you get those rewards, it doesn't feel that good to me. You get a stack of 5, that's 50 crystals. 50 crystals isn't even a third of a pull. It's not even a third of a pull. And then you're getting 1 Mother Soul, and there's 5 in a stock. 5 Mother Souls. You can only do something with 5 Mother Souls for, like, your first level of, like, using Mother Souls. I'm sorry. It just seems very... It seems like a very lackluster start. And so does Premium Gacha tickets. Because Premium doesn't seem to mean much. I pulled 4, and I got 1 R. The video is up. You can still see it. It's on my YouTube. Premium My Foot. Like... This game is still a gacha game. Let's not sugarcoat it. But it's very fun. My problem is here, I think these rewards. I can forgive bad RNG because it's a gacha game, which is why I don't stress that. I just wanted to point at that point. I see premium with the star. I thought it was going to be like higher chance, like, oh, even if I don't get an R, and I'm sorry, an SSR, or that is the new character. Like maybe I'll still see like an SSR that's a dupe arc or something or anything like that. And I see premium with a star. I'm thinking good RNG, like over in the paid section with the paid crystals, but felt a little deflated. But that doesn't really bother me that much. Really what's upsetting is the grind for some of this stuff. In all honesty, the best stuff you can get here when you're pulling is these crystal clusters. The mother souls, the 5 mother souls is nothing. The 50 crystals is nothing. 5 rainbow crystals might be helpful. Some of this is solid, and I mean especially if you're knowing how to use your resources, the big crystals. It adds up if you already have a stock of them accumulated and you're saving yourself. You know what I mean? But like, if you're dry and you're bare bones because you're in that early game stage where you need to use every crystal to progress your main damage dealer because you just need that maximum damage still. You don't have your Balin isn't like, God mode yet, or your whoever you're using as your main damage dealer. I just said Balin because that's who I use, and that's basically what I had to do. I had to try to farm him up as fast as possible. I got him to a certain point and he was good. Before that, it was Zuglis dealing all the damage even though he was a tank, so it was really hard in certain battles because he didn't swing fast. Farming took forever. But when you're in those stages, every single one of these things here matters, so it feels good to get them. In my opinion, I think we all deserve more. Not a crazy amount, it's still a game, but like, I think it could have just felt a little bit more of a nice start to it. Like, you're getting a 5x bundle here, which is solid, I guess. It's not bad, but I would say increase the stocks of these bundles, because these crystallets, to me, even as, I don't know what you want to call me, I have mid-tier progression with, I guess, sort of mid-tier knowledge. I'm not an endgame player. I haven't been around forever and definitely don't have the progression in my account. I'm still kind of early game. I just have a few endgame level players. I'm not really endgame, so to speak. If I was endgame, every god mode I'd fight would be just not a problem. I'd 3-star it and be over in a few seconds. Not literally a few seconds, but you know what I mean. It definitely less than a minute and a half guaranteed every time. Stuff like that. So I'm definitely not an end game tier progression, but I am no longer an early game player with the progression I've made. So I'm kind of in that in between intermediate area where things start getting foggy in these phone games, and it's not really that foggy for me. It's still very enjoyable, still fun. The sun is shining. Don't get me wrong, I love this game. It's very fun. When I see these events, especially with how hard they made farming this time around, and then seeing how little of stock and then max of what we get in the stock, 1x Rana ore, like, it's a little deflating. It is definitely a little deflating to me. But it's nothing that they can't improve on. It's nothing that, breaks the game, in my opinion. I just would like to see them give us a little bit more here on these materials that, that they're throwing at us. Just because we all need them. I have characters I would like to level up and use that are different, like varieties, like how I'm doing this foul thing. I'd love to have the extra materials and resources to be able to dive into a foul guide and not worry, oh man, using these resources, is it gonna mess up my Balin progression, or is it gonna mess up my Logia progression? And I guess that's more of an end game thing to expect, but I don't know. I'm on YouTube, I'm not really seeing a lot of content with that, so I'm trying to put out what I can for endgame too, but I don't really have the resources for that. So, you know, if you see like limited progression for things, you know, that's all that's about. Maybe if we can get, you know, a little bit better rewards here, you know, it'd be easier to stock up across the board for things like that, fun stuff like that, and for other people that aren't looking to do quote unquote the fun stuff of just trying out different people for fun, but the people that need these resources to actually like progress, you know, to actually like be able to farm this crazy boss battles that you've put into this event. Food for thought. Anyway, I just wanted to show a video of how I'm farming for all of my crystals. Sorry for the rant there at the end. I just noticed it and I could not say anything because that's just, I don't know. It is what it is. I think they need to give out better rewards. That is the bottom line. It's been your boy Lunchbox FTP. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you do, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Peace.